My parents are on their way over and I'm cooking soup for lunch. Mum's bringing the bread, so I'm doing the soup. So this is my butternut squash and sweet potato spiced soup. My soup starts with sweating off a couple of onions, a couple of carrots and some celery just roughly chopped and some butter in a pan. Add them all together and cook them until they're really softened. I'm also going to add some ginger and garlic puree. To find out how to make that, click the link below. As the same with all the other chopping of the vegetables as well, I will post some links below. But sweat those down nicely and then we're going to add some spices. I'm just saving the leaves from the celery just because I'm going to use it as a garnish later on. It adds a real good freshness to the soup. Add a half teaspoon of fenugreek seeds, 2 blobs of ginger and garlic puree. To see that, click the link below. I will show you how to make that. Straight from the freezer into the pan. My soup is already smelling delicious. I've just got to add some spices to really bring it to life. First of all, a tablespoon of ground cumin and the same of ground coriander. Let the spices cook out just to bring them to life. Now we're ready to add our butternut squash and sweet potato. I've got about 1 whole butternut squash diced, de-seeded and peeled, and about 2 large sweet potatoes. Add that in, and then the best stock of all, water. It obviously depends on what pan you're using, but I add enough water just to cover the veg. Whack up the heat until it comes to the boil, and then reduce it to a simmer until the veg is cooked. Season well with plenty of salt and black pepper. Soup's almost ready and my parents will be here soon. You know the soup's ready when you can squish one of the chunks of veg up against the side of the pan and it just breaks up. Before we blitz up the soup, I'm just going to add some ground fennel, about half a tablespoon, and some homemade garam masala. Maybe I'll give you that recipe soon. That goes in along with about 2 tablespoons of honey, then about 100 grams of just natural yoghurt, I'm just going to toast some flaked almonds in a dry pan. On time, we'll fix it. Hello. Oh. Got to capture absolutely everything of my life.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah. Put the nuts on the top.
Very nice. Yeah. Absolutely excellent.
Gorgeous.
And the bread complements.
Of course.
That's nice.
It's gorgeous.
Lovely. Absolutely good.
And with a bit of bread made by my mum to our recipe. So I'll put the link below for that one. See you next time. Here's my soup from earlier on. I've added a can of coconut milk and some green vegetables and served it with rice. Lovely.